We back in this thing. We're back. Hold on, let me. Because as soon as I actually exited out by mistake. Well, that wasn't a mistake. Honestly, it's whatever. But as soon as I re-entered, I felt the vibe of someone wanting to rekindle a union between them and their child, or this could be something where someone was adopted and getting to their real parents now, finding out the truth as to why that even happened. Let me just put these back how they came through. Poverty, and it was spiritually here. Okay, yeah. So it's just a vibe like nothing can be hidden anymore. And for some of you, this nothing can be hidden. It may not even be something that you discuss. So, with that being said, don't let that be what blocks your throat chakra. Okay. I appreciate you all for coming on through once again and liking the video. Appreciate you. Thank you, sister. So, yes, let me pull from the Black Jaguar deck. This deck is a vibe. Well, this way, excuse me. Because like I said, doing that power over the 7 scorpions, when you call out your demons, it's like a duel. You call them out. You know, you go through your little sparring moment, and then your demons recognize who's who. Feel me? Ain't it, sister? You would love it. We got Earth coming out here. Okay, Venus, heart chakra with the green. And cicada. Wow. Let me where is the I want to look at the guide for this. All right, I'll look at it through my phone because we already know how this thing be hop, skipping, and jumping. Don't nobody got time for that. Let Mercury do what it do. I'm not gonna give it no extra ammunition to be over here playing like that. Let me see. She has a guide for certain cards in the deck, which I love too, because that's different. That's a vibe. Cicada, a powerful symbol of the divine feminine. The cicada masterfully dances between the light and the dark embodiment. A cicada nymph burrows into the darkness of the earth where it is nourished by tree roots during its entire descent cycle. When the ascent cycle is triggered, the cicada emerges above ground where it finds a tree to shed its old skin and transforms into the new. Cicada medicine is found in the cycles of emergence and descendant within one's personal evolution and expression. The black jaguar calls to the cicada as a guide for the present cycle and phase you're in. Now, this, okay, so some of you, yeah, this, all right. So, as far as your descendant sign, that could be significant with this privileged lady. Like, this could be the reason why, for some of you, when it came to your divine partnership, why you had the hidden enemies you've always had, whether if it was through family members, people you called friends, Some of you, it's your own partner that you are no longer with. Becoming clear about a partnership that has completed its cycle. Okay. She said Pokemon. We got the self, earth and self, and the masculine. So for some of you here, either the masculine energy within you or the masculine energy within your partner, let me see, self-worth has been taken on quite a journey. And this is about choosing to evolve. Self-worth came out under the masculine, and you got earth and self here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo could be highly significant, which would be with all this Taurus energy that we have going on. So let me see what's going on here. Wow. Two of Cups and Judgment. This shit is serious. All right. What's wild is I haven't used this deck in a while, but I'm gonna use the Sexual Tarot Magic deck for this here because it just went that far. It just went that far. Tarot of Sexual Magic, excuse me. Let me see what's going on. Especially with Taurus involved. Sensuality, senses, feeling. What is going on here? Let's see. What's going on here? King of Wands, Leo. This should be you. And look who's at the bottom of the deck. Some of you just got to do the Leo. Now, Leos, especially Leo rising, you have to be mindful of who it is that you have around you. So some of you Leo risings could be connecting with someone from the past once you recognize who you are. And when I mean who you are, your willpower, how creative you are. This is like people being around you because they know that, but now you're actually seeing who's genuine about who you are without this level of creativity. So they're not out here just leeching on you. And for some of you Leo risings, there's a particular person, male or female, that you are reconnecting with because they are a part of your soul contract here. They've been with you from the very beginning, from the moment that you didn't have shit. This King of Wands coming out here like that. And look at the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So for some of you male figures out here, you know who your Empress is. You know who you are willing to court. You know who is your winning prize. And when someone tells you that they are a prize to you, it's because you deserve it. The prize only goes to the winners. Okay? Let's see what else comes through here. I want to see, because this little booklet thingy be having some little treats. The magic of the bracelet with 9 knots. King of Wands. Oya's energy, Wednesday. Commitment is important. The conquest derives from quiet willpower and mutual determination to offer yourselves to each other. Yeah. Yeah. That would be like a power couple reconciliating, right? After being in a partnership that most people may not even agree with. But what they don't know about that particular couple is that they had certain entities around them that was causing them to be a certain way so they wouldn't connect or continue to have the partnership that they had. The Hangman. And that's a confirmation. Y'all know why I said that, because I don't want to put their names in here, but you get what I'm saying. Because Pisces comes out. Put the puzzle pieces together. I respect people and their names out here, because I already know the vibes. So, and then we got the Five of Pentacles. This is doing what you want to do, regardless of how people may perceive you, because what you want to do may have something to do with the way you express yourself, your body. Or, as far as this King of Wands, right, this masculine, this masculine sees the side of the feminine, the Empress, that she's not even aware that anyone sees or has even been able to bring out, but this person knows how to bring this side of her out. She may have been uncomfortable in the past because of why she would do it with all of these vampires. This is like a dancer. It feels like a dancer. Yeah, see? It's almost as if the feminine, if this is a reconciliation, right? The feminine has always seen these demons around. But it's like she made an oath in a past life. This shit is wild how this is coming through like this. She made an oath in the past life where she can only move or alert the masculine through action, not words. Especially with this here statue. It was like before they became this was them. Okay? In the courts of the ethers, where the judge told the masculine, when you are able to step back in to the heaven within you, then we can have her say what she has to say. It's almost like, this is wild. Okay, so this would be like, if she is able to say it, whatever this is, to wake him up out of this energy. See his face? She would have to do something in the arts. I don't know who the fuck this message is for, but I'm going with it, okay? So, there may have been lifetimes where they swapped roles only to level up in that experience of becoming their God selves. On this earthly realm. And remember, yeah, because it's the masculine here that has to know their worth. The focus was too much on the lower mind or the lower chakras. So much so that through her actions, they may have become someone who does breath work or works with some form of holistic healing, you know? Child. because this message really feels like it's coming from a parallel universe. That part. King of Cups. King of Cups coming up under the King of Wands. Hold up, with the Six of Swords. See, and it's the same image as the previous card. I don't remember what that was. I think that was like the Five of Swords probably, or Three of Swords. But look, this time she's open, okay? There's no demons around, but they're not where people can see them. Parallel universe. Oh yeah. Ace of Pentacles. This is how he looks when he's no longer being attacked. This is how he looks when he's no longer being attacked. Control over their own energy, because the succubus incubus is also a part of yourself. Then we have the Ten of Cups with the Knight of Wands. I'm hearing, especially if you are a Leo rising, if this has to do with someone that you are reconnecting with that may not have been approved by those around you, y'all keep that between yourselves and y'all just flourish to a point where people have to accept y'all, but you don't look for that acceptance. Don't look for that acceptance amongst anyone. Some of you had to go through separate journeys, in life. It didn't have to be the same scenario, but you went through different journeys where you had to disconnect from certain people that you really wanted to be with, just so you can complete this, and then you now reconnect with what will be your soul tribe. Show me the Page of Pentacles. You're receiving a lot of information. There's a conversation happening in the parallel universe for sure. The dream state. You could be meeting people that you've never met before. Pay attention to the way you feel around these energies, though. Disconnection and separation. Someone is being told the truth through meditation, through their dream state, as to why there was a disconnection and separation. And it's not what you think. They could be telling you something about your bloodline. The feminine. Some of you have some people on your maternal side who are really not here to fuck with you. But you chose them for that reason, because they are the obstacle that gets you to see your ability. But you got to be wise in the way you move. You can't just be operating from your first three chakras, because this is where you get to an emotional state where you have no control. And anything that comes towards you is going to seem like a psychic attack. Psyche, your own mind. This is where Pluto comes in. When you get to the bottom, the surface of those deep and sensitive psychological areas, now you're able to break through them, because now you can see them for who they are, and it won't hurt you as much. But you got to be mindful as to when you take on these challenges, right? They see you taking it on, they change the way they move, and then you give in to that. It's a process. Some of you feel like that moment right there where they flip the script, that was it, and everything's fine. It's almost given, what I'm seeing as I'm saying that is you helping the butterfly out the cocoon instead of letting it come out itself. Because when you do that, obviously the butterfly dies. So some of you are moving too quick when it comes to people who tell you what you want to hear. That's also your test. Them telling you what you want to hear and how you're going to move there on out, you know? Subconscious mind. Yep, disconnection and separation. Subconscious mind. There goes that Pluto vibes, black and white. The entire spectrum of colors is in between these two. But the common denominator when it comes to where you're unable to break through these deep and sensitive psychological areas that causes dysfunction is the battle between these two colors. It means you're not ready to go to a different realm where you got people rolling around this color, all kinds of colors. Distorted thought and perception. Can't see, therefore, what you say has no value. Some of you are giving people the value based on what they see that leads them to say what they say. But you know damn well they're not connected to their crown chakra. So why even argue? 2255. Why even argue? That's the test right there. Black doesn't signify rotting. It definitely signifies the space where you should feel safe. This is why you were in the womb space. So there could be something as far as the sacral chakra that must be rejuvenated, replenished, acknowledged. That was deja vu. Lack of stillness. Stillness came out in reverse. And the cicada again. Cicada medicine is found in the cycles of emergence and descent within one's personal evolution and expression. Emerging above ground. Words like thoughts become things. codependency. It's time to break them chains, though. See that blue? Throat chakra. Grief and sadness. Yo, show me this chakra. Let me see. The heart. Some of y'all really need to pause, okay? And ask each and every being, entity, energy that you feel that you connect with, if they truly connect with you. Some of you are allowing too many energies in. Okay? That's literally blocking the fragmented self. Blocking you from seeing this. And until you see this, everything in life will continue to repeat itself. I heard ground yourself. So that way you have access to flow here at a much better rate. Just put it this way. Whatever you are able to resonate within the message, you resonate with that for the moment being. Anything else that's going to come through when you're prepared to, it will show itself through again. Okay? The blockages you might hold, staining, speech, sight, and thought. That's how I interpreted that card. Okay. What was you saying when it came to rotting? Where did that come in? Self-love. Let's get into it then. Right back to the self we go. Witnessed and supported. Okay. So, with that being said, many say that they're connected to certain entities, certain guides, this, that, or whatever. You're about to be put through a lesson to see if you are really connected to that. Okay? That's the message I'm getting from this right now. Witnessed and supported. So I know the vibration I'm picking up on, but that's something I would express where it's coming from through a personal message. But just be very mindful as to what it is that you say that you're connected to. Okay? And the lessons you have gone through and your response in those lessons. And you can see a lot about your response to those lessons if those lessons are coming back up, which means you haven't learned it yet. All right. So let's continue. Ooh-wee. Because there has been so much information poured out into the collective. And the one main thing that the collective is missing, everything that you're seeing out there, yeah, there is a part of you, of that energy within you, right? So we have to be very mindful as to what we're saying, this is doing, that is doing, when all of that that's happening has to do with what you're doing to yourself within you, within your own thoughts. You see? But I love when y'all express yourself this way, because I'm gonna let you know. You know, gotta just be mindful with all the words that you're using right now. Every single one. You know how they say what you mean what you say. The vibration of this planet in that same, it's not like what it used to be. 622 right now. It's not what it used to be. It's actually what it was supposed to be. Ashe. Them birds just been flying towards this window all day. Like, I notice that happens when I'm playing this flute music from Egypt. They tend to fly a lot more this way. We got the lovers that came out again though. So some of y'all got people who love you, but they're confused as fuck when it comes to you. It's just like, yo, why do you? It's like they know there's a part of you where you haven't taken accountability for yourself and you're looking outside of yourself rather than within you. Show me this. Didn't intend on picking up this deck, but it's in my hand now. See why? That's what I'm saying. I can tell when you motherfuckers is around now. Utilitarian, organized, intimidating. The grays. Some of y'all really need to cleanse. Some of you really have to cleanse here. That's also why that message came through. Be mindful what it says, what you're saying that you connect to. And you know what I'm picking up on also though? It's like, for some of you, this has to do with that's not the only thing you should connect to. That's the energy to connect to for that particular phase. But you're using that same energy in another phase that you're in now. But this is for those who, what I'm saying right there, that's for those of you who have been spiritually initiated. Like you go through this process within your dream state, within meditation, within your experience, or through your own grandparents or great grandparents. Like this shit is real. We got the blue avians here, 1510. Philosophy, releasing karma and mysticism. Now that we can work with. Source, it's the creator of all. Now we getting somewhere. Source. Then we got the Alpha Centurions, 102, number 3, foresight, planning, strategy. And then we got the fire element, warrior, passion, and fearlessness. Let me look at this. Now that, okay. That's why I be telling y'all, if you do a personal reading with me, you'll get a better understanding as to what I mean about expression of words and what you choose to describe what you're feeling and what you're thinking. Because what I see is what's being felt, what's being thought of, that's not being said. Which is fine, because that's what I'm here for. To help you to say those things. So that way you're able to break through whatever it is that you're thinking of that you're not actually saying out loud. Would you see different guides toss you to who you need the most at that time? That's what I said. That you're using certain energies at certain periods of the phases that you're in. And once you've reached that phase, some of you are using the energy you've used in the prior phase in the next one when you're supposed to be connecting with another. This is like making the root chakra become the heart chakra. The root is the root, the sacral is the sacral, the solar plexus is the solar plexus, the heart is the heart, throat, first eye, third eye, crown. Letting each one play their role. Let's see what the Greys is talking about. Okay. The tall Greys have been associated with abduction phenomena. They also largely work under alpha draconian dominance and mind control. Many are now clones, so immediately what came through, there's certain people that you've seen in your life that you no longer see anymore because of that. You may be wondering, like, I wonder where this person's at, or what they doing, or where did they go? Now, this could be specifically someone that you've known that pops up into your dream state, which makes you wonder about them. Like, yo, I wonder what they're doing, how they're doing, and you can't find them anywhere on social media. Majority of this world is on social media. It's not that it ain't even hard this day and age to find people, but that one specific person right there, you ain't gonna find them nowhere. Everything is done with purpose. Everything is done with purpose. They largely work under alpha draconian dominance and mind control. Many are now clones. Some tall greys are positioned in scientific MILAB genetic laboratories and secret military negotiation departments. They are telepathic, psychic, and have an intimidating presence. The tall greys operate and function in a utility hive mind, Borg-like culture, where individual thought is near non-existent. You know what I'm saying? I know when these motherfuckers is there. Promise you that. They don't like my ass. That's fine. You ain't supposed to. The fuck? I'm not here to be liked. Let's see here. The Alpha Centaurians, 5'5" to 8 feet in height. You welcome. You welcome. The Alpha Centaurians are vegetarian or vegan with a strict diet. They also cannot bear Earth's intense sunlight. Wow. Some Alpha Centaurians occupy small, deep ocean regions on Earth and are often associated with Agarthan inner Earth. They are highly advanced and are strong allies with Sirians, Pleiadians, and Venusians. So they ain't with the shits when it comes to this here tall, great energy messing with these lovers. They're like, it's chess, not checkers out here. They moving the board. Let's get some energy up in here. Let me see what this is about. And then we go into the tarot. Give me 1 second. Financial constraints. 13, daughter spirit. Wow. I just heard leave everything behind. Leave it all behind. Financial constraints, guarding in the gate. Yeah, leave it all behind because she ain't got nothing else with her. She's at the gate with this key though. 1330, 133. Divine guidance surrounds you now. Say less. Ooh. Toxic energy sent your way, backfires. Athena. For some of you here, Athena is actually one of your ancestors. This is why you may be seeing a lot of spears and shields, combination of both. Seeing that, owls, olive trees could be significant. Great wisdom. Ashe, 333. We have the serpent, goddess of war, clever with patterns, a strong connection to creative learning and expression. So if you are connected to Pallas Athena, which you all are because this is also in your natal chart, your art of war, okay? This is what you can dive deeper into so you can break through these creative blocks as it relates to your throat chakra so that way you can express your truth. Pallas Athena also speaks of being the protector or protected by this goddess of war. We have here ancestors coming up right up under her, committed, an emotional wound, 4404. So what I'm getting from this as far as financial constraints, your lack of commitment to your ancestors, and the lessons they may have put you through. Some of you feel like you were attacked by some of these gods and goddesses that you are drawn to or you may see. Which also connects to financial constraints, 13, that's a 4. The heart chakra, which also connects to Venus, Taurus energy, the lack of self-worth. Wow. You're not stuck. Source said you're not stuck. I mean, look at this. You're not stuck. You're at the gate. You got the key, but you're just sitting there looking at this opportunity. Predated soul agreement. This is what you came here for. I heard stop complaining. This is what you came here for. Cancer, Capricorn, North Node, South Node, or this could be your ascendant, descendant energy. Then we got study the sciences, the stars are aligning you, natal chart. Then we got third deacon, Cancerian, third deacon, Capricorn, July 12th, July 21st, January 10th, January 20th, January 10th, 19th, January 9th, 19th, around there. Predated soul agreement. Third deacon. This could be the person where your ancestors check how committed you are to your journey that you signed up for. Why? Let's see. Why? Why are you testing them like this? To see if you've been illuminated. All right. I committed ancestors. Stuff. They just made me tear up. Cry it out, mama. Cry it out. Cry that out. Get that out. 4646. Get that out of your dendrites. Cry it out. Cry it out. Okay? It's gonna, if you don't cry that out, you're gonna be this will be you. Okay? Just cry it out. Go get you some tissues, okay, and some water. If you are in a space where you can scream and do that ugly cry. You know what makes me cry? When I'm crying, looking at myself crying. Cry even more. Do that ugly cry. So I guess we just be scared of ourselves and shit. I don't know. Not scared of ourselves, but it's just like, cry it out. Because the truth is being revealed to you, your understanding. That was the message from earlier. The tree of illumination. Number 7. This is that year. This year ain't coming out here to play. Ooh, the harpy eagle. Yo. No tissues. I love this hot water. I know that's right. Okay. But sometimes that those tears also carry the energy, the memory. Just be mindful of that. Water has memory. That's one thing I was saying before too, that there's been so much information that's been thrown at the collective, where they say, yeah, it's healthy to take the salt in from the tears, but also those tears are water, and water has memory. But the harpy eagle, y'all go pull up a video on the harpy eagle. I just want to see if she put the explanation in here about it, and she did. Them eagles right there, they ain't no joke. They got claws like bears. Their claws are like bears. Imagine an eagle with claws like bears. Probably even bigger than that. Sovereignty. The harpy eagle. It says, yeah, she put it. I fucks with you. With talons, the size of bear claws, the harpy eagle acts as an energetic surgeon with the ability to extract even the deepest mental root system. This potent observer sits high up in the trees where it has a keen pulse on even the most subtle patterns flowing within the air. You see her right here. That was her message too. Clever with patterns. This is why your ancestors are coming in here checking you like that. That artist that's in that song with someone's card, his name is Omega. Significant. This potent observer sits high up in the trees where it has a keen pulse on even the most subtle patterns flowing within the air. Its medicine works deep within the human's mental body through the subconscious and conscious mind. The harpy eagle holds the precision to not only pinpoint but extract mental roots connected to distorted thoughts, beliefs, and outdated programs. The black jaguar calls to this powerful ally, Ashe, when a mental loop or distortion is present. Yeah, I literally got that card not too long ago. Distortion of perception. Tell you, you're in the right place. I'm not gonna sit here and let you bullshit yourself. That's what we're not gonna do. That's what we're not gonna do. I read right through all of that. Just so you can see what you're saying. Like, listen to yourself. Really listen to yourself. You know? Then we got held. Tell you, I got you. But I can't have you if you don't have yourself. Literally, they want to spell out held here. Illumination. It looks like Mercury too, though, in the back. Fragments of self. Hey, this is what you got earlier. You know what I'm saying? See, with me, if people get offended by me being my true self, respectfully, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I'm not I'm here if you literally want to change and people been bullshitting you, making you feel like where you're actually going down the path that is detrimental to you, making you feel like it's okay, giving you reasons why it should be okay, that shit gonna stop when you get over here. I'm gonna be doing for you what I've done for myself. Because I got tired of people bullshitting me. You feel me? So, and the way people bullshitted me was real subtle. You would really think that they were my biggest supporters. I'm just like, wow. I had to get their ass a round of applause. Once I really healed from it, I was like, well, shit, you played your role in well. Thank you, actually. But fuck you too. I'm just saying. You're welcome, honey. Y'all all welcome. Listen. Look at me. Oh, welcome to the alchemy. Come on. Okay. Ow, something of the dark. Kami, Kem, the dark, Kem. Yeah. Energy hook. What's this about? Let me see. Old stories and beliefs. Yeah, that's some great alchemy there. Indoctrination. Once you burn that book, we lit. You know what? Let me keep going. Source play too much right now. For real. Source is playing too much. You playing a little too much right now. All right. It's all good though. It's all good though. Let's see. Welcome to Antares. Not for real. Divine Heart. That child. I said welcome to Antares, right? That is the star and the heart of the scorpion. We already did power over the 7 scorpions. Once you overcome that, you become the eagle, right? Right here, harpy eagle. And divine heart is coming up under the divine eagle, under the harpy eagle. Yeah. That pressure wasn't for nothing now. Look at you. Look at me now.